How's everybody doing? We already asked, but we didn't hear anything. Doing good? It's great to be here. Nice, fun Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. We've been up in this area for 3 days, and it's been great.
You ready, Marco?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, Mr. Burr.
In the morning, when you rise, do you think of me and how you left me crying? Are you thinking of telephones and managers and where you got to be at noon? You are living a reality I left years ago. It quite nearly killed me. In the long run, it will make you cry, make you crazy and old before your time. And the difference between me and you, I won't argue right or wrong, but I have time to cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. And I said, cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. And I said, cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. In the morning, when you rise, do you think of me and how you left me crying? Are you thinking of telephone and managers and where you got to be at noon? You are living a reality I left years ago. It quite nearly killed me. In the long run, it will make you cry, make you crazy and old before your time. And the difference, babe, between me and you, I won't argue right or wrong, but I have time to cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. I said cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. And I said cry, my baby. I can't cry. You don't have to cry. Find the cost of freedom buried in the ground. Mother Earth will swallow you. Lay your body down. Find the cost of freedom buried in the ground. Mother Earth will swallow you. Lay your body down. We have all been here before. We have all been here before. We have all been here before. One morning I woke up and I knew you were really gone. A new day, a new way, I knew I'd see the dawn. Go your way, I'll go mine, and carry on. The sky is clearing and the night is brightening up. The sun becomes the world brighten up. Rejoice, rejoice, we have no choice but to carry on. The fortunes of fable are able to the song. Now witness a quickness with which we get it on to sing the blues. You've got to live the dues and carry on. Carry on. Love is coming. Love is coming to us all. Where are you going now, my love? Where will you be tomorrow? Will you bring me happiness? Will you bring me sorrow? All the questions of 1,000 dreams. What you do and what you see. Lover, can you talk to me? Girl, when I was on my own, chasing you down, what was it made you run? Trying your best just to get around the questions of 1,000 dreams. What you do and what you see. Lover, can you talk to me? Carry on. Love is coming. Love is coming to us all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We're Laurel Canyon. We are going to play you a bunch of songs from one of our favorite groups, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, two separate groups. But we're also going to take you on a little bit of a history lesson because that era and that part of the world, Laurel Canyon in California, was really responsible for some amazing music and amazing bands to come out of it. And we're going to play you little samples. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, the first song we played was the first song they ever sang together. And Mr. Mark Mirando here is our
band historian. He's going to tell you a little bit about what happened back in 1968, maybe, at Mama Cass's in Laurel Canyon, California.
The history of Laurel Canyon. Cass Elliot became friends with Graham Nash while he was in the Hollies over in England. They saw them in England and invited him to California sometime. And he came over, and she said, "You got to come over and see my two friends, visit my two friends." And Nash and Crosby say it was at Joni Mitchell's house, and Stephen Stills says it was at Cass's house. But there's only three of them, and they still can't get that right, and I wonder why they fought the rest of their career. But they went over there, and Crosby said to Stills, "Let's play that new song we have." They were going to make a record alone, the two of them as a duo.
Yeah.
And nobody really knows that, but they were doing that. And he said, "Play that song in the morning." And they played it, and Nash nodded his head, and he said, "Will you do me a favor? Will you play it again?" And they played it 2 or 3 more times. He said, "Play it one more time." And they played it, and he added the high harmony. And they all looked at each other and started giggling and said, "This is something brand new we never heard before." And Graham Nash was on his way at that point out of the Hollies and into this new group that didn't exist yet. But that sound just is the sound of California, and it would have never happened had Cass never said, "I want you to meet my two friends," and they played him that song.
And so now we're going to do stuff from the Hollies, the Byrds, Buffalo Springfield, Crazy Horse. It's kind of like what those guys were before they became Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. So you're going to hear the younger version of that. And by the way, can you guys see my watermelon shoes?
Anybody here want to unsee those shoes?
Hey.
All right.
I'm getting a close-up. Got it? Don't look so thrilled. Wow.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bus stop with days, she's there, I say, "Please share my umbrella." Bus stop, bus goes, she stays, love grows under my umbrella. All that summer we enjoyed it, wind and rain and shine. That umbrella we employed it, by August she was mine.
Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she'd shop and she would show me what she bought. All the people stared as if we were both quite insane. Someday my name and hers are going to be the same. I wanna live with a cinnamon girl. I can be happy the rest of my life with a cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures, I run in the night. You see us together, chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. Pa, send me money now, I'm gonna make it somehow. I need another chance. You see, your baby loves to dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do everything to
to everything. Turn, turn, turn. There is a season. Turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to mend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing the songs and a carrying sign, mostly saying hooray for our side. I think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. All right, everybody. Everybody's gonna have to chip in here and sing along with us. This is probably one of the easiest choruses. We're gonna have a lot of sing-alongs tonight, so this will be a good warm-up for you. You ready? I say, are you ready? Here we go. I think it's time we...
Okay, no, wait.
That was perfect.
No.
Are you
Are
in
you
trouble?
sure, Mark? You have such high ideals.
I do. Maybe I'm the only guy on crack, but that sounded really wrong. I want you guys to sing it this time like you're divorced.
Excuse me?
Guys, you know what I'm talking about. So we've got to make everybody hear this. The country needs to hear it. Damn it, the hell. I have faith in you.
Here we go. One more time. I think it's time we stop. One more. I think it's time we
stop. That's right. Yeah!
think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Yeah, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You gotta stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Yeah! I knew you could do it. I knew it. You see, Gary, they're already my friends.
They just needed your encouragement.
I got more than encouragement. I had watermelon shoes. In fact, when I bought those, the guy that sold them, he said, "You really want to get those?" I went, "Yeah, I do." So I got them.
That's an amazing story.
Thank you. I'm only telling the truth. I'm too young to be charming. I don't even know what that meant. Carry on, boys.
Okay, we're gonna play a song now that off of the first Crosby, Stills and Nash album. Wow. Yeah. I think all the reverb in the monitors could probably go away. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
We'll take that. That's better. Now we sound like the human voice. Okay, so this is a song off the first Crosby, Stills and Nash album. Everybody ready?
Yes.
So you're going to talk about it.
No.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly high, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries, did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cost. Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on her love. They are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other.
Thank you.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. I don't know if they made this announcement. I don't know if they, yikes. I don't know if they made this announcement before the show, but for certain legal reasons, we have to insist that there's no pictures taken of the band tonight, if that's all right with you, if you can just.
This has been a public service announcement. Thank you.
Hey, you gotta have some kind of fun. Okay.
So Stephen Stills was the first guy to take a break from the group and make a solo album. He went over to England and played with Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix and a bunch of people. And
Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr, you said that last night, and I'm trying to think, what was the name he said last night? Ringo Starr.
Yeah,
and,
only a Beatle.
They made a great album, and he was the first one with a hit single, too. And I'm sure you know it, because all I have to say is, if you can't be with the one you love, there you go.
Okay.
Stephen Stills.
Here we go.
The chair keeps falling over. 1, 2, if you're down and confused and you don't remember who you're talking to, concentration slip away, because your baby is so far away. Well, there's a rug in a fisted cloud, and the eagle flies with a dove. If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. 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 Don't be angry. Don't be sad. Don't sit crying over good times you had. There's a girl right next to you, and she's just waiting for something to do. And there's a rose in the fisted cloud, and the eagle flies with
Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with.
Turn your heartache right into joy. She's a girl and you're a boy. Get it together, make it nice. You ain't gonna need any more advice. 'Cause there's a run in the fisted ground,
And the eagle flies with the down. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with.
Yeah. Gary Burr.
Thank you. Want to take a little time to introduce from Connecticut in New England. He's quite the singer-songwriter, playing all over the New England area and making his own records, and great songwriter, and appeared on a lot of albums like Ringo's albums and Ozzy Osbourne's. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, the last Harry Nilsson album. Mark Morando.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And the gentleman who's going to sing the next song is over here to my left. He's a Grammy Award-winning producer and songwriter. He produced Aerosmith and wrote "Living on the Edge" for Aerosmith. And he produced Ringo Starr and Ozzy Osbourne and the Hanson and Mbop, baby. Mr. Mark Hudson.
Yay! Thank you. And my dear friend over to the right of me, with that beautiful voice, that beautiful guitar, and those nice shoes. He's in the Songwriting Hall of Fame in Nashville, Tennessee. Any country song you've heard was probably written with Gary Burr's name on it. And here he is, our middle man, Gary Burr. Give it up.
Thank you, everybody. And we are Laurel Canyon, and we are happy to be here in Woodbridge. And on a night where it looks like it's going to be quite lovely. I'm glad you all brought sweatshirts and blankets. We wish we did.
We're selling CDs.
Oh, yeah, we also, after the show, we're going to be over there at a picnic table. If you want to come over and say hi, here's the weird thing about being a tribute band is you want to be able to have product to sell to your audiences, but we play other people's songs. But since we all are fairly reputable songwriters, what we did was we wrote 6 songs on an EP called Laurel Canyon Band, and they are all songs that sound like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young songs.
Inspired by.
So if you're interested in hearing that, or just even coming over and saying hello, we'll be over at that picnic table when the show is over, and we can come and safely bump elbows and say hello to anyone who's interested. But I'm going to turn the entire evening is about to be hijacked by the man
With the watermelon shoes.
with the watermelon shoes. That is the title of his autobiography, ladies and gentlemen. The man with the watermelon shoes, Mr. Mark Hudson.
All I'm saying is, thank you guys, but here's what the thing is. I'm sort of like, I'm a nice bunch of guys. You never know which one you're going to get. So by the time you guys come over there to say hello, I'll have to be apologizing to you one at a time. Because more than likely I'm going to say something and you're going to go, oh my God, what's the matter with him? Or you're going to go, oh, he's so cute and zany, I want to be with him.
But probably the first.
Yeah, okay, good.
It goes about 80-20 for the first to that second thing he said.
Yeah, so we're going to do a song by Neil Young.
What?
And Crosby, Stills, and Nash never recorded it, but it was on their live album. What year, Marky?
1974, they did a world tour. They made an album, finally came out a couple of years ago. It took a long time to release this record.
And the song was on that. He wrote the song for Graham Nash and for Joni Mitchell, because as most of you might know who were fans of them, they had a beautiful love affair, Joni Mitchell and Graham Nash. She broke his heart, blah, 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 and now I'm waiting for her so I can be Mr. Mitchell. I know she's going to call me. I'll get rid of the shoes if she needs me to, and then we'll have little Mitchells. We'll wear berets. I'll come up with something. Okay, so I see the looks of death that my band is giving me.
Well, because Joni Mitchell is 75, and I'd love to see the little Mitchells.
Hey, I'm Italian. I can make a few. I can make a few Mitchells.
Right up to your 100, you can
I
tell
can make
you
a
can
few
do it.
Mitchells. I'm a paisan, your Mama Luke.
And I think she's going to take the shoes from you. She'll be
Yeah,
wearing those as slippers.
I'm sure she will. And anyway, the only thing I wanted to say, and even though this is a beautiful love
That's
song.
the only thing you wanted to say?
No, I want to say one more thing. You notice you've never seen Edith Bunker and Neil Young in the same room. Oh, the way Glenn Miller played Heart of Gold. It's the same person, but one of them's in a dress.
One of them.
In a dress.
Okay. All right.
They don't pay attention to me at all. Thank God I have you guys.
See, I told you this was going to be educational. Didn't I tell you it was going to be educational?
Yes.
You've learned about Laurel Canyon. You've learned,
Minnie Mitchell's.
yeah, and just how sad it is when a man's mind starts to go.
Yeah, it's too late. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone? I was always thinking of games I was playing, trying to make the best of my time. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? Well, I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should call him and see if he can come out and try to lose the down that he found. But only love can break your heart, even in the rain. Be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Yes, only love can break your heart. Yes, only love can break your heart. Yes, only love can break your heart.
I think they're going to throw those over us next. I think.
Remember what John Lennon said? When the rain comes, we run and hide our heads. We might as well be dead. When the rain comes, when the rain, I'm getting moist. It's starting to. I think we're actually doing something here. Don't, not to be afraid, kids.
Okay, we have 3 other guitars getting wet. Are we doing anything about that?
Okay, well, I think
Okay.
They've covered stuff up, but we're ready to go, damn it to hell.
We're going back to the first Crosby, Stills, and Nash record, song that Graham Nash wrote when he was still in the Hollies, actually. Marco's going to sing it. Hollies didn't want it. He saved it, and he played it for them, and they said, that's a very cool song, and we can make a cool record out of it with their new 3-part harmonies. And it goes like this. Ahuba, mesha gush gush. 1,
1, 2, 3, down. Looking at the world, the sunset in your eyes. Traveling the train through clear and rocking skies. Ducks and pigeons, chickens call, animal carpet wall to wall. American ladies 5 foot tall in blue. Sweeping cobwebs from the edges of my mind. Had to get away to see what you could find. Hope to the hill and line. That really scared me. Listen now to what they said to you. Come on. Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? They're taking me to American. All aboard the train. All aboard the train. I've been saving all my money to take you there. I smell the garden in your hand. Take the train to Casablanca, going south. Blowing smoke rings from the corners of my. Color cotton hanging in the air. Charming cobras in the square. Striped leathers, we can wear it home. Well, let me hear you now. Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? They're taking me to America. Come on. Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? Don't you know we're riding on the American Express? They're taking me to America. All aboard the train. All aboard the train. All aboard.
Marrakesh Express.
It sounds like we're singing through a mattress because they covered all of our speakers up, but that's okay. What's next?
We're going to carry on with another song from the first Crosby, Stills, and Nash record, written by Mr. David Crosby after the Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King assassinations. He wasn't too pleased. He came up with this one, and this was one of the first songs that he felt captured his new voice and his new style of singing with this new band. It's been a long time coming, going to be a long time going, and it appears to be a long
Such a long, 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 long time before the dawn.
It's been a long time coming, going to be a long time gone. But you know, the darkest hour is always, always just before the dawn, yeah.
And it appears to be a long, appears to be a long, appears to be a long
Time, such a long, 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 long time before the dawn.
long time coming, long time gone.
Marky Mirando.
Thank you.
Thank you. David Crosby.
I can't see it.
Ohio.
Oh. Okay. Now.
Hey, we got our monitors back.
I love you guys dancing.
We get a lot of exercise up here.
Keep on dancing.
This is a song written by Neil Young. Neil Young was being visited by David Crosby up in his place up in California, Northern California, and don't know what kind of weekend they were having, but they went into town. They had to go to the store for some stuff, and they saw the Time Life magazine that had the picture of the girl that was lying over her friend who was shot, and she was pointing, and it was about the Kent State shootings. And Neil Young took the magazine, read the article, took his guitar, went outside for an hour, and came back with this song, and played it for Crosby. Crosby called Nash in L.A., said, get the guys, get a studio. We're coming down tonight to record this song. And this would never happen in this day and age, but they had a hit record at the charts at the time with Teach Your Children. And they put out this single, which knocked it right off the charts, but they felt like that this song should be out instead of the other one. And, of course, you all know the song. We still play it. It's relevant even today. This is Neil Young's Ohio.
Soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming for dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew her and found her soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. For dead in Ohio. For dead in Ohio. For dead in Ohio. For dead in Ohio.
Count 'em.
For dead in Ohio.
How many more?
For dead in Ohio.
Why?
For dead in Ohio.
You better tell me why.
Dead in Ohio.
Yeah.
For dead in Ohio. For dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down.
Thank you.
You know, we haven't talked about Joni Mitchell in minutes.
No, my Joni? No.
No, I didn't mean Joni Loves Chachi. I meant Joni Mitchell.
Hey. It's great. You know, it's a weird thing. Sometimes when you make a reference like Joni Loves Chachi, and everybody's like old enough where you should remember, but they don't. And I was doing may I tell this story, Gary, would you
Oh,
mind?
please, I insist.
I was doing a Writers in the Round as a songwriter, playing all the songs that I've written for people, you know, Celine Dion, Little Aerosmith, blah, 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 blah. And other writers were on stage with me. And I was talking about a blind date song that I wrote, that I went on a blind date, and I hated blind dates. I said, my best friend said, please, go on this blind date. You've seen my girlfriend. She's like an 11. Her best friend. I went, no, I don't want to date anybody. Please, I was going through a divorce. No, please, I don't want to do it. He goes, will you please go on the date as a favor to me? I went, okay. So I'm telling this to the crowd, and they're all like young kids with their computers and their TikToking and whatever. And the guy goes,
What year was that?
we knock on the door opens up, and it's my friend's girlfriend, who looked like Christy Brinkley, like breathtaking, like, ah. And then she moved out of the way, and my date looked like Ernest Borgnine. Okay, so, see, now you guys are laughing because you know better, but at the time, I said, my date looked like Ernest Borgnine. It was crickets and tumbleweeds. These kids didn't have a clue who Ernest Borgnine was. So I'm telling my bandmates for the first time the story, and then Marky says to me,
As he's wont to say.
I live in Hamden, Connecticut,
and
there's an Ernest Borgnine Park right near my house.
how did we know that?
So
More than a coincidence?
we celebrate
I don't think so.
Ernest Borgnine all the time.
So we can't get rid of the Borgnine. I wanted to try it on you guys because you look, I think I'm seeing enough flecks of gray and crow's feet that you guys would remember what Ernest Borgnine is.
What?
Thank you.
McHale's Navy.
See, Gary, they're my friends now.
They'll regret that later.
Okay, all right.
Don't forget, at the end of the night, come over, say hi, and check out our EP, and say hello, and
Watch me apologize to everybody?
Yeah, let him apologize
Yeah.
to each person individually.
Now, this song that I'm going to sing is a Graham Nash song. Once again, that beautiful romance with Joni Mitchell. And they broke up. And Marky, you actually know how the story goes, so if you would be so kind.
It's an odd story. We laugh at it. We shouldn't. Graham kind of chuckles at it now, but they were living together in Joni's house up in Laurel Canyon, Lookout Mountain Road, which Gary and I went to, and Mark, I'm sure, has been there, stalking, and we were trespassing, but we had to go and look at the house that was a very, very, very fine house. And Graham was there. Actually, as he said in his book, he was doing something. He was putting a new floor in the house. And he was half finished, was on his way to finish it, and a telegram came, and it was from Joni, who was on the road saying, essentially, I love you, but we're done. We're finished. So they broke up. That is like we got a text breaking up with us. She broke up with Joni. He broke up with her by a telegram. So that's really sweet. He loved her enough anyway to write this song. And actually, in a recent interview, he said, by the way, before I left, I finished the floor. which was really nice.
Wow. That's love. That's true love right there.
Then, as you do, you go on tour after your record. He's in England. The first stop was in London. Figured he'd get out of the country. Goes to start, walks out to the front, grabs his guitar, looks out in the front, and there's Joni Mitchell sitting there.
Wow.
So now he's got to play this new song that she hasn't heard for her. So Joni, this is from Marco to you.
It is. And when it's very, very sad and very, very beautiful. So let's give it a go, shall we? I am a simple man, and I sing a simple song. Never been so much in love, never hurt so bad at the same time. I am a simple man, and I play a simple tune. I wish that I could see you once again across the room like the first time. I just wanna hold you, I don't wanna hold you down. I hear what you're saying, spinning my head around. I can't make it alone. The ending of the tale is the singing of the song. Make me proud to be your man. Only you can make me strong like the last time. I just wanna hold you, I don't wanna hold you down. I hear what you're saying, you're spinning my head around. I can't make it alone. Joni. Thank
Mr.
you.
Mark Hudson.
Sad. Now, nobody cry, because it gets better by the end. It's a good song. And now,
Old slippery pants.
wait.
What was that?
Was that a dog, or did I just blow an air biscuit? Was that something?
Huh?
That was a
Seagulls.
puppy. That is so cute.
Whoa.
I love dogs. I have a red poodle whose name is De Niro, and I named him after the actor. And he always goes, "Are you barking at me? Or are you barking at me?"
Freddie De Niro,
Yeah,
the actor.
Shecky De Niro.
Do you know Shecky? Anybody?
We're going to play another song off of the first Crosby, Stills, and Nash album. And David Crosby wrote this song with Paul Kantner of the Jefferson Airplane. But apparently the part that Paul wrote got left off of the song that they recorded, and so he's not credited as writing the song, but then he did it with Jefferson Airplane, and they did his part. So we're going to play this song for you. It's called Wooden Ships. That is something everybody everywhere does in the same language.
other side. There's just one thing I got to know. Can you tell me, please, who won?
Say, can I have some of your purpleberry?
Yes, I've been eating them for 6 or 7 weeks now. I haven't got sick once.
Probably keep us both alive. Wooden ships on the water, very free and easy, easy. You know the way it's supposed to be. Silver people on the shoreline, let us be. Talking about very free and easy. Poor princess, as we watch you die, all we can do is echo your anguish cry. Stare as all human feelings die. We are leaving, you don't need us. Go take a sister, then by the hand, lead her away from this foreign land, far away where we might laugh again. We are leaving, you don't need us. It's a fair wind blowing warm out of the south over my shoulder. Guess I'll set a course and roll.
Gary Bird, Mark Miranda.
Thank you. Woo. All right, you've had enough. You've had enough rest. You have enough humidity. Your vocal cords should all be nice and limbered up, ready to sing some more. All right.
Are you guys at least semi enjoying yourselves? That was better than I thought it was going to be.
All right. Now this is the part where we enjoy ourselves by making you do the work.
Marky?
Yes, sir.
Don't you have a story, brother?
I do have a story.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I was talking to this gentleman. He mentioned he was happy it stopped raining. So, are you too? So Graham Nash this is before the telegram. He was living with Joni up at Lookout Mountain, and they were having breakfast at Art's Deli. Where was that again, Mark? You've been there. In the valley?
Valley.
So how far away from Laurel Canyon? It's down in L.A., right?
Yeah,
down
it's actually over the hill, but
Okay.
not too far. 15 minutes.
So they went there, and after they ate, they're walking around. He said it was kind of a day like today, rain on and off. So they saw in the window was a vase, as he called it, being British. He said, "Look at that vase," and she said, "I really like that. I'm gonna go get it." And she went inside and bought it. They came out with it. He said, "Let's go home. It might rain." They went home, and he said, "It's kind of cold out. I'll light a fire, and you go outside and get some flowers for the new vase that you bought this morning." and realized he was writing a song, ran to the piano while she was outside pulling flowers, and started writing this song that we're going to ask you to sing on.
And it's a beautiful song. You know, it's a weird thing for me because they were so much in love. What do they do when they hear that song now? I mean, do they kind of remember what it was like when it was great? Does he remember what it was like when his heart was broken? God, I really don't know. But maybe once Joni and I are married, she'll tell me.
While she's wearing those shoes.
Yes, once we have the little Mitchells in the crib and stuff, we say, hey, come on, let's go.
And it's funny because when they did the 75th birthday of hers, everybody played Joni Mitchell songs except Graham Nash. When he came out, he played this one. Mark's going to sing it for you.
Right now.
2, 3, 4.
I light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you play your love songs all night long for me, only for me. Come to me now.
Come to me now.
Rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done. It's such a cozy room.
Such a cozy room.
Windows are illuminated by the evening. Sun shines through those fiery gems for you, only for you.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And I, la 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 la. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
Yeah, keep it going. Okay, no. Now it's your turn. You did it for me before. You gotta do it for me again. And we know you can. Here we go. Even in the rain. A 1, a 2, 3, 4.
That was tremendous. Best I ever heard.
No, Gary, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's no way that one motorcycle should drown you guys out. That guy got on his bike and went away, and you guys turned into Helen Keller. I couldn't hear anything. My band hates me. It's okay. Let's do it one more time, but let's bring it home because I know that you can. 1, 2, 3, and better. Okay, that definitely was better. The guy on the bike left. You kind of drowned him out. But now this time, I want you arms are very, life used to be so hard. And on the word so, I want you to give it that sort of cowardly line. Life used to be so. Like really lay into the so hard. And believe me, you won't regret it when you hear your neighbor singing it with you. Life used to be so. A 1, 2, 3, go. 'Cause of you. Sing it together. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you and you. I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Yay, yay, yay. Yes! Thank you. Hell yeah.
Mark Hudson.
Now you see, we're going to be finished. I'm going to go back in the dressing room, and Gary's going to say, "Really, Mark? The cowardly lion?" So, you guys did it, and we scored. That's all I care about. It was great. Mark, you with us?
I got a question for everybody. Any of you go to Woodstock? Were you at the concert? Yes? Okay. Anybody? Yeah, you did go. Okay, that's cool because it really helps that you know what happened and all that. I didn't go. I was a little too young. Gary went. Gary, did you go?
I went to the original Woodstock. Yep, I'm 100. Yes, thank you,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen. I went to the original Woodstock.
We never really talk about it much,
I
even
saw
though we
'em
do
all,
this show.
baby. Saw them all.
You saw Jimi Hendrix,
I
man.
didn't see Jimi Hendrix.
Whoa!
Nope, sorry, but I saw them all the big ones.
Jefferson Airplane.
I didn't see Jefferson Airplane. But all the stars were there.
Yeah,
Some,
was Sly and the Family Stone there?
yeah, I missed that one. But, well,
And you're in a band doing all these great songs.
You know, the only
So
band I
you were
remember.
you were inspired by Crosby, Stills and Nash.
I didn't see Crosby, Stills
What?
and Nash. I didn't. I don't know why. By all rights, I should be in a tribute band for the only band that I remember seeing at Woodstock, which is Canned Heat. But I looked around and looked around. I couldn't find anybody that liked Canned Heat well enough to do a tribute band. So if you know anybody that wants to be in a tribute band to Canned Heat and do a whole night of hit, I'm in.
I do.
Going up the country, baby, don't wanna go. I'm going up the country, baby, don't wanna go. I just don't really know the song, I don't really know. Mark,
Marco.
did you have that flute in your pocket the whole time?
Yeah, were you glad to see me?
Yeah, I thought you were.
Okay.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Flutes McGurk.
Yes.
Flutes McGurk, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Come on.
Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Tell me, where are you going?" Yes, he told me. Said, "I'm going down to Yesker's Farm. Gonna join in a rock and roll band. Gonna get back to the land and set my soul free." We are stardust, we are golden. beside you. Come here to lose a smile. And I feel as if it caused something training. And maybe it's a time of the year. Maybe it's a time of the man. But I don't know who I am. But life is for learning. Come on. We are stars. We are golden. We are brilliant hero coming. And we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stardust. We are golden. We are brilliant hero coming. And we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. And everywhere was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bomber jet plane flying shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust. We are golden. We are brilliant hero coming. And we got to get ourselves back to the garden. And we've got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Woodstock. Okay.
Thank you.
It's starting to rain, but we're not going to stop. We are going to play now what would be our last song. But no, here's what the thing is. As opposed to us going off stage and getting a standing ovation and to do an encore, we're way too old to leave and come back. I have a bad knee. Gary has a bad hip. Marky has a rumbling prostate. So it would be so much better if we just could do this song and then you guys pretend to love us and we'll stay here and do the final song at the final time when we do that. So I can't see you guys anyway. So if you don't want to stand up, pretend that you... Oh, we're moving back? I've never been so rudely thrown off a stage in my life.
It's early.
Hey. Okay. What the hell? I need a pick.
Here you go.
Okay. Don't give up, kids.
It was holding down my mic stand, but I think the wind ain't gonna take it.
Thank you, brother. Okay, here we go. A song you're definitely gonna know. Everybody does. Mr. Burr, whenever you're ready. Oh, God.
How about that thing? We need that thing up.
I'm good. No. I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
Getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore. I am sorry. Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out.
You are mine. You are what you are.
And you make it
Hard. Remember what we said and done and felt about each other.
Oh, babe, have mercy.
Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now.
I am not dreaming.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are.
And you make it
Hard.
tearing yourself away from me now.
You are free,
And I am crying. This does not mean I don't love you. I do, and that's forever. Yes, and for always. I am yours.
you are mine, you are what you are.
And you make it hard.
Something inside is telling me that I've got your secret.
Are you still listening?
Here is a lock and laughter, the key to your heart.
And I love you.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are.
And you make it
Hard.
yeah, you make it
Hard.
oh, you make it
Hard.
yeah, you make it
Hard. Friday evening, Sunday in the afternoon. What have you got to lose? Tuesday morning, please be gone, I'm tired of you. What have you got to lose?
can I tell it like it is?
Help me, I'm
Listen to me, baby. It's my heart,
Help
it's
me,
somebody
I'm
tired, and that's what I have to lose.
Tell him, Gary.
I've got an answer. I'm going to fly away. What have I got to lose? Will you come see me? Thursdays and Saturdays. What have you got to lose?
Chestnut brown canary,
Ruby throated sparrow,
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for sticking around.
Oh, please, don't ask for more. Please, we really can't. It's raining, we gotta go, but, oh, please, oh, Gary, there's an encore, I think.
What? What?
Yes. Oh, gosh, I think we better do one more then. I think we better. Okay. Ready, Marky? Gotta go.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's help will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they fix, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years, you can know the fears that you never through life, free to reach your children, your you believe in the true power, for they can live and teach your parents well, their children's health will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams.
Get ready.
The one they fix,
Here we go.
the one you'll know by.
Let's hear it one more time.
Just look at them and know they love you.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody get home safe. We're Laurel Canyon, Mark Miranda, Mark Hudson. I'm Gary Bird. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you guys. Peace and love.
Just like Woodstock. Thank you.